wallops the west coast of Florida.
You really can't prepare because we don't know the extent of the damage.
More than 250 Pepco employees and contractors are heading south, joining other Exelon sister utility companies. Their mission, helping Florida Power and Light repair damage and restore power to customers during what is expected to be one of the country's largest power restoration efforts ever. The crews are driving to North Carolina. They will ride out the storm and wait for Irma to pass. Then they will drive into Florida and start assessing the damage.
What we expect to see while we're there is a lot of down wire, a lot of disruptions with the power lines and poles down.
We were in Wilma and Katrina. We had crews down there recently. This is the largest we've responded to.
Pepco's mobile command vehicle will be the base of operations. Inside, workspaces, satellite dishes, and phones will help dispatch crews to different areas. And as the monster storm batters Florida, this line of trucks will be a welcome sight once it arrives.
Collaborating to get service on as quickly as possible for the residents that will be impacted in those areas. Crews
preparing to work around the clock for weeks. In Forestville, Ryan Hughes, ABC 7 News.
More than 200 BGE employees and contractors are also on their way to Florida to help get those lights back on. They're going to join 1,800 other Exelon personnel who will head south once the worst of the weather passes. We're still waiting on numbers from Dominion Energy. You were just asking if I have family down in Florida. I have cousins, aunts, uncles, lots of relatives, and one of them just sent me a video of all the preparations that he's made, and he boarded up his windows, but he said some neighbors have chosen not to, so we'll see how that goes.
Amazing stuff out there. And the pictures we have seen, I mean, we knew this was going to be bad, and but to see Tampa Bay, the water draining out of it.
That's creepy.
And then, I mean, a lot of folks are looking at, wow, that's really cool. They don't realize that 5 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet of water comes on in, and it moves very, very quickly. All right, this is live Doppler for you from Stormwatch 7, and the eye came ashore a couple of hours ago, and the storm is finally beginning to weaken in terms of its actual wind speed, so good news there, but still, we have a long way to go, as in about 12 to 18 hours before the system finally moves on out. Fort Myers looking at heavier rain, and you can see the rain bands continue to spin on in. Port Charlotte looking at heavy rains if you have friends or family in that direction. I want to show you something that's cool. We're going to slice and dice the hurricane. Many, many layers to the storm. Here's one layer here, another here, rings, and this is what spins, and that's why we get the strong, strong winds. But now that it is over land, things are beginning to settle down, and we don't have that warm water to feed off of to keep the storm really strong. So we'll slide this around, and we'll head to the back end of it, the edge of it. This is what is moving off toward Tampa, and this is now the strongest layers of the storm, the oranges and the yellows and the reds. And as we swing things back around again, you can see where the eye once was, right over here, and this is all lifting on off toward the north, and it's moving at just around 15 miles per hour. Here's the latest for you. Winds out of the north at, I should say movement at the north at 14 miles per hour. Maximum winds at 110, gusts at 130. The latest updated track for you does show it taking its movement toward the north over Tampa at around 2 a.m. and then moving quickly as it moves into Georgia and then Alabama and then settles down into pretty much an area of low pressure, bringing moderate rains to parts of Illinois and Indiana, but that's not until Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Let's bring things home to the DMV. Temperatures out there, wow, it is gorgeous. Upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Nighttime lows tonight, another chilly night, 48 to 58 degrees. You know, early this morning was the coolest morning that we've had in about 115 days. So it's been a long time since it's felt like that around here. Looking at temperatures tomorrow, quite pleasant, upper 70s, a little bit below average for this time of year. Still lots of sunshine, added clouds later in the day. I'll take you out to look at our 10-day outlook from Stormwatch 7, looking at around 80 degrees as we move into Wednesday, but you'll notice the chances for showers as we move into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This will be courtesy of Irma, and a lot depends on her exact track, but by next weekend, looking a lot better with highs around 80 degrees.
Wow. And I also hear that heat is going to be a problem for South Florida after the storm.
It's going to be hot and humid,
no air conditioning,
and no AC with no electricity, and it's this is just the beginning.
Wow.
Is this just the beginning for the Reds?
It's just
the beginning of the
started.
end.
The beginning of the end.
We got a long way to go. Let's just say that. If this game was a foreshadowing, we might as well throw in the towel now. Erin Hawksworth was at the game. She has the story from FedEx. That's next.
When you have type 2 diabetes, there's a moment of truth. And now with Victoza, a better moment of proof. Victoza lowers my A1C and blood sugar better than the leading branded pill, which didn't get me to my goal.
Lowers my A1C better than the leading branded injectable, the one I used to take. Victoza lowers blood sugar in 3 ways.
And while it isn't for weight loss, Victoza may help you lose some weight. Non-insulin Victoza comes in a pen and is taken once a day.
Victoza is not recommended as the first medication to treat diabetes and is not for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not take Victoza if you have a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Victoza or any of its ingredients.